Okay, on a warm summer night, we started with a V for victory.
That's right, yeah.
33-6 over the Valley Predators. We're talking to Coach Tony Reid, head coach of the Inglewood Blackhawks. And let's talk a little bit about the LCFL first, Coach, and this season, and then how the Inglewood Blackhawks are doing.
Well, we're really excited about the season. You know, we got 20 teams in the league, and we just finished up our preseason with a 4-0 record. So I think we're looking pretty good going to the season. We had a few injuries during the preseason, so with this week off right now before the season starts, it allows the guys to heal up before we start the regular season.
Okay, and the LCFL, that is a very, very strong league. It's a semi-pro league,
right.
But let's give a little bit of background on the origin of the LCFL.
Well, the league started back in Philadelphia. We started off with 10 teams on the East Coast,
okay.
20 here on the West Coast, and what we do is play our regular seasons against one another on the West Coast and the East Coast, and then once the season is over, we establish a national championship game where the winner from the East Coast comes to the West Coast, okay. And we have our LaBelle Bowl in which Miss Patty LaBelle comes out and does this national anthem and shows her support for the league and everything, so it's a great thing that we got going.
It's a strong support because she's coming from a very diverse, not a background, this is entertainment, this is sports, and they all link together, but she's decided to put some investment money in this league, and it's doing very well.
And she's enjoying it because, you know, now is her main thing that she really likes is that we're giving young men the opportunity to play football after the age of 18. Usually, you know, after the age of 18, it's either you go on to the next level or you kind of lost. But right now, we're giving guys a second chance, and it's prospering because the guys are moving on to the next level every year.
Outstanding efforts across the league, but let's talk about this edition. This year's Inglewood Blackhawks, you're pretty strong in all facets of the game. Let's talk about some key personnel both on offense and defense.
Well, defensively, we're getting a lot better. Our secondary, actually our whole defense is really attractive right now. We got Kareem Larimore that played with the Dallas Cowboys on one corner. Okay. We picked up Eddie Hunter in the offseason, and he did a great job. I mean, he had 3 interceptions tonight. And we got all league, All-American Kente Haynes and Ken Henderson. So our secondary is loaded, and the linebacking course, Roy Otis out of the University of Houston, he's doing a great job. And the good thing that we have this year is we have a lot of depth on the D-line. Corey Dickerson, Donnell Galloway, Edwin Flores. So I'm excited about this year.
Okay, I heard you name a couple of players that have played in the big league in the NFL.
Right, yeah.
That are still in the game, but maybe at this level, they're either trying to work on their game, or can they get back up, or is this something that just they want to do after their careers have ended?
Well, you know, like Kareem Larimore, like I said, he came from the Dallas Cowboys. He was actually a starter in the NFL, and he's here now. He's going on, and if something comes from this, it's a great thing for him. But he's not really. He's just out here to keep his skills tight, and in the meantime, if he moves on to the next level, hey, more power to him.
Well, defense certainly did their job tonight. Was it 2 field goals, or because I missed the first part of the game, but 2 field goals or one touchdown?
Yeah, they actually, we put ourselves in some bad positions with some penalties, which allowed for them to get that 6 points. Really, it should have been a donut, but we can't play against the referees and the team. So, but it's part of the game, and we're gonna move on. We're gonna practice next week, and we're gonna get ready for the regular season.
Well, the game plan for the defense worked to a T, and offensively, you're producing at an average of 35 points a game. Yeah,
we're looking good offensively, and it helps to have Mark Drake in our kicking game because he's, I think, 7 or 8 on the preseason. So that. We're scoring in all facets of the game, so I'm loving everything I'm seeing right now.
Give me that set backfield, Coach. Your quarterback, and then your running backs, and then your wide receivers.
Yeah, we got Reggie Haynes at quarterback. Reggie actually threw for 4 touchdowns tonight. We actually just signed Devin Hollins today. He played at the University of Wisconsin at Crenshaw High School. And our backfield, Brian Flowers, Ronald Jean, Trey Rogers. We got a plethora of talent out there, and it's kind of hard to throw everybody a bone because it's only one ball.
Okay, and your O-line is strong as well. Look like they're averaging 275, 280 up front.
Yeah, we got Charles Allen, Bobby Morales, Alex Oliva, and like I said, also with our offensive line, Duran, Buffy Wilson. All these guys are doing great jobs, and I'm excited about what we got out there.
Well, Coach, I've been watching you for the past 4 to 5 years, ever since Eric Sarney's been able to do all of your excellent video work, and it's given me an opportunity to see this level of the game, and it's very good. A lot of talented players, and what you're doing is giving a lot of, I'll say, African-American players and Latino players an opportunity to continue on in the game.
Yeah, they get an opportunity, and like I said, we just like to, extend our hand and give guys, an outlet. Sometimes this is their therapy. This is their NFL.
Yes.
So they come out here and they play just as hard as, the guys that you see on TV on Sunday. So, with dedication and commitment, these guys can move on to the next level and possibly be donate some money back to us one day. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. So, but staying in the game, that's the most important thing now. You provide a good platform for them. You practice, you work out. The jerseys are looking good. The equipment is always top flight, number one. And the fan base. You got a good fan base that follows you here. Even though the games are not in Inglewood per se, they're here at Jackie Robinson Stadium.
Right.
It's still centrally located.
Yeah, this is our home field. Actually, we played here about 4 years ago. This is our home field, but Inglewood, LA, it don't matter. Everybody's still going to congregate to where we're at because we've established ourselves with a great name. We're 10 years in the game now, and one thing that hasn't changed is players go every year, but the system don't change.
Coach, let's talk about the 20 teams you said on the West Coast. Will you play at least half of them here in this conference?
Yeah,
in the Western Conference?
Yeah, in the Western Conference, there's 5 teams in each conference. We play 9 on our side in the Northwest Division, and then the playoffs happen, and then we'll play the winner out of that.
Okay, so took care of Valley. Up next on the board will be?
Desert Valley Knights will be here 7 o'clock, August 14th.
Okay, so will it be a bye week next week or no game?
Yeah, it's a bye week next week. We're going to give our guys we're still going to practice, but we're going to go light, and get ready for the season opener.
And Coach, how about yourself? How you been doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good, trying to shed a few pounds, you know what I'm saying? And I'm loving life right now.
And the players all gather around you and give you a lot of support both on the field and off the field.
Oh, yeah, they're a headache sometimes, but, I love them still. I still love them.
Coach, any last words you want to say here? For this moment, we're going to come back and talk with you throughout the season, but just wanted to get perspective on Miss Patty LaBelle. Will she be at some of the games? It's possible to maybe even talk to her at some point about her endeavor.
Well, right now, she's taking some time off away from just the traveling and touring thing, but I believe when her time becomes available, she will make herself available to come out and support.
Okay, Coach Tony Reid, Inglewood Blackhawks, overall record right now?
4-0.
4-0, and preseason is done.
Preseason done. Off 0-0, getting ready for the regular season.
And it's going to be the Desert
Valley Knights.
Here, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Okay, Jackie Robinson Stadium, and I forgot to talk about the facility here. The field is great, in good condition.
Brand new field turf, put in by Assemblyman Herb Weston. So we're actually, we're elevating every year.
Okay.
We move from the grass field to the turf field, so everything is looking up and up right now.
Okay, Inglewood Blackhawks ready to go. You got them locked and loaded, Coach.
We got it.
Okay, good luck to you in the season.
Appreciate it. All right,
thank you. There's Tony Reid, head coach of Inglewood Blackhawks. We're going to try and get a couple of players to interview here after the big win here against the Valley Predators. We'll be right back.